Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. On the hill for the Reds, Hunter Green. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. And we're underway here in Cincinnati. That one a little bit high. Ball two. Green, a 6'5" righty, 240 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 3-1. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. He goes down looking. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
Well, it's exhausting being at the bottom in slugging percentage, Boog. Stringing together big innings is tough over a long season. Somehow, they need to generate some power.
Adley Rutschman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Just underway here in Cincinnati. And they'll do it again. Hard hit to third. Over to Lowe. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Batting third, left fielder Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Hey.
Rolled over to third, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all
Batting
over
fourth,
that one.
first
He wasn't able to
baseman,
elevate it, but he put a
Alonso.
great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Pete Alonso. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. Ward off of first with 2 away. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starting pitcher, number 63. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this
The
one.
leadoff
Digging
hitter this
in, Ellie
afternoon,
De La Cruz.
Shortstop, number 44, Ellie De La Cruz.
Out towards left center. Henderson moving under this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits. And Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Out towards right center field. Cowser on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting third, left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
This is J.J. Bleday. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. That one not close. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. That one finds the corner, 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Stays alive. In the air, right field. One up, one down.
Batting sixth, center fielder Colton.
And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's way high. Ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, bases empty. Leody Taveras, the next to hit for the Orioles. Up the middle, McLean fires over to first, and the Orioles set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
That's a ball.
In the
Ball
dirt,
two.
and the count is 2-0. That one found hard the other way. The 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. That one hops against the fence. Now a relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Right through there for a strike. The Reds looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball. That pitch is out.
The 1-1. And that is out of play. Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball. That's out.
That one kicks away from the catcher. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Jose Trevino up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Check swing called strike. And the count is 1-1. Grounds one to short. And that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Blaze Alexander, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Top of the third, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Henderson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two down, nobody on. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That clips the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the third. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedel.
No, that's low.
Ball to strike. Fastball for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball, that's low.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Matt McClain, the next to hit, takes ball one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now here's the Orioles DH, Adley Rutschman.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Slides for the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Reds up by a run, top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Pete Alonso.
So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former second-round pick out of the University of Florida. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece. We head to the bottom of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, these Reds, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
To first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino, 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1. Ripped to third and caught.
That at-bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
T.J. Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Flied to center his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
Looking good, Cincinnati.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We played 5 full. Tied at 1 aside. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit.
Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Let's go, Red. Let's go, Red. Come on, Red. You can do it.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 1-1. That's down and in. That one fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. It's 3-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
And now Terry Francona makes his way. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Now here is Colton Cowser.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Fastball for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Well, we go bottom 6. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
Matt McClain.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And that one fouled off. Up the middle, Holiday throws to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
De La Cruz in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Foul ball there. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Ball. And now it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering way off the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Next is the designated hitter, Sal Stewart. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Pickoff throw. De La Cruz dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Now a fly ball to right center. Taveras should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday, the next to hit for the Reds. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Ball one.
Man on second, 2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. On a bounce right side, Holiday. On to first, and that is the inning. Reds leave one. They're down 2-1. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the 7th. Leody Taveras digs in now.
That's a ball.
Here we go, Caleb.
Just
That's ball
missed.
2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holiday.
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Way inside, and that hit him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Orioles.
Runner on at first with one gone. Down to third baseman, Blaze Alexander, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
On the inside corner for a strike. Step off, throw to first. Holiday back on a dive. Ground ball right side. McLean. They put the tag on him. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. It's the Orioles 2 and the Reds 1.
pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher
number
here to
48,
start the bottom of the
Grant
seventh.
Wilbur.
Number 48.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Suarez thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Oh, and 2 now. Check
That's a
swing.
ball.
Did he go? No. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now Nathaniel Lowe. He's been a great free agent sign. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Yep, that ball
Movement
went
in the
out.
Orioles bullpen. Andrew Kittredge, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cano getting cranked up as well. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Now pitching for
Albert
Baltimore,
Suarez,
number 49,
ready or not, in the
Albert
game now
Suarez.
after the injury.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's to third. Sends it to first. Yeah, they get the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. A little bit
That's a
low.
ball.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
High fly ball, right field. Taveras coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Reds down in order. And they trail it here 2-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds,
back, and a new
number
arm on the mound to start the
52,
8th. Pierce Johnson.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Check swing on the 2-1. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Friedel under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 3. Action in the pen down there. T.J. Antone up and throwing for Terry Francona. Mole, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-0. And it goes just foul. The 1-1. On the ground. Over to Lowe. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does.
Ball 1.
And you're tied up.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to the left. That's out number 3. Orioles held in check there, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Keith Sanchez, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Albert Suarez done for the day. And he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
Baltimore,
pitcher on here,
number
Yennier
78,
Cano.
Yennier
He has a
Cano.
great slider with tons of movement. Just
that's
missed.
down.
The Orioles trying to hold a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike one. To the right side, Alonso. Slings to first in time.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
McClain.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
All one.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's a 1-2.
That's outside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Reds go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Reds,
turn to the lefty in this
number
spot,
50,
Sam Mole.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for Baltimore, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball.
Struck him out without A swing. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Hey.
Swing and a bouncer. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
So, man aboard. So, next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. That's in there. Strike one. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Leody Taveras.
Ball one. Ball, that's just out.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. Next
Ball
one
three.
misses, and that's ball three. Foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Basallo off of first with 2 away. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And that is that. One left for the Orioles. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Baltimore,
now, and on the
12.
mound, the closer, Keith Sanchez. A chance at his first save of the year. Leading off, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. This to third. Toss to Alonso. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Just missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. The Orioles trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
J.J. Bleday on deck for Cincinnati. And ball
Nope,
four
that's
there.
ball four.
Tying run
Take the
is on base.
Up next,
They're not ready
for
to
the
go
Reds,
home quite yet.
Left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
So up next, J.J. Bleday. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Yeah, that's fouled off. Way high with that one. Ball one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. The Reds
Up
now
next,
down to their
for the
final
Reds,
out.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
That's
Nope.
off the mark.
Ball one.
Ball one.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. They're down to their final strike. That one
That's
off
ball
the mark, and it's 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The Reds with the winning run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9.
That's
He's
ball
really
three.
tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Nathaniel Lowe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying
Ball four,
run
take it
is
down.
on base.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ball game.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe, trying to deliver as the hero. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final score here today, 2-1, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.